Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Cornelius Camp of CorneliusCamp.com, school counselor by day, real estate agent by night. Before we go any further, if you are not a subscriber to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become a subscriber. My channel consists of any and everything real estate related. I talk about real estate trends, things like news that's going on in the real estate. Mostly in the Chicago market because that's where I actually hang my license. But I discuss things that are going on in other markets, maybe in particularly places that are my favorite places to visit, and I really enjoy the real estate that's going on in those particular markets. I talk about real estate resources where I give examples of how to help with marketing campaigns, how to develop social media strategies, how to create or help with lead generations and things like that. And then I also discuss one thing that I'm going to be discussing today is real estate experience. I've been in the real estate business now for about 5 years, and I've had the honor to work with and alongside, or I've had the honor to work alongside and well as to be involved in the same transactions as some of the top producers here in Chicago. Even had a chance, to sit down with a cup of coffee or mingle with them at an event or a function, and I've been able to take some of the wisdom that they have instilled and use it to my advantage in my career. So hopefully I can do the same for you guys by sharing that experience. So that's what my channel consists of. Again, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber, and look forward to welcoming you to my list. The experience that I wanted to talk about today was something that I am currently going through. I have never been through this, and that's basically here in Illinois, or I guess the Chicago market. Um, there's a difference in between you listing in the city of Chicago and listing in the suburbs of Chicago. Um, so I'm not quite sure how it is in the market that you're in, but it's something that you might want to check out. Mostly, I know a lot of real estate agents, they tend to focus on one particular area, maybe even one particular neighborhood, just because they can't, your time is very, very valuable. So, it wouldn't make any sense for you to be doing business in one particular area and then trying to do business that's like an hour away or something like that. So I know a lot of agents, they would just focus on one particular area, and that's something that I do. I really focus on one particular area. I do work in Chicago. A lot of my business is based on the north side and the northwest side because that's where I live. That's the only place I've lived since I moved to Chicago, so I know that area a lot better than I do the south side, but I still do business on the south side. This particular incident or experience, whatever that I'm going through, is I'm actually helping out a good friend of mine. She's a mentor, and her uncle lives up here, and he has had some rough times that he's going through right now, and so he wants to sell his home and move to Georgia, where I'm from. So automatically we have that connection. However, when talking with my sales manager, I discovered that there are quite a few rules that I have to brush up on if I'm going to list this house. And there are certain things like, I can't use a lockbox. I normally don't use a lockbox anyway, but in this situation, it might be beneficial to me, but I can't use a lockbox. I have to get a Sentry code lockbox, and that's going to run me $300. Found that out. Um, so I have to make a decision. Is that something that I'm going to do? But things like, am I able to hang signs in the yard? As I was driving around the neighborhood, I did not see any signs, but that doesn't mean that I can't hang them. But I do know there is a neighborhood or a city outside of Chicago where you cannot put a for sale sign in the yard. For whatever reason, they just do not allow that, and you just basically got to sell off the MLS. So that's something that I have to research myself to see if that is allowed in the area that I'm going to be selling. I have to look at things like, open houses or, marketing campaigns. Are you allowed to door knock and put flyers and, just things like that that are just totally, totally different. Um, just like any other area where you're going to do it, you have to research around it, see what the population is, see what the demographic is, see what exactly you're working with in that neighborhood or in that city. So that's just something for you all to think about. I'm currently thinking about it right now at the moment, of how I'm going to attack this. But I want to share that experience with you guys because you might be like me. You focus on one particular area, but then you might have the kindness in your heart to help out, a particular person, and you say, you know what, I don't normally go out there, let me venture. And then you go out there and you venture, and then you realize, oh, this is not exactly what I'm used to. So, you have one, two things. You can either refer it and get a referral fee, everything is all good, or you can, try to take that challenge on and just gain that experience, kind of like what I'm doing right now. So, wanted to share that with you all. If you have a comment about it, let me know. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to share that particular experience. Make sure you like the video and share it. Like I mentioned earlier, make sure you become a subscriber. And if you're trying to get in contact with me, you can reach me through social media. My social media contacts are in the description box below. And like always, thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks so much for listening. You guys have a great day. Take care. Be safe.